How's it going, guys? Necromancer Noob with another discussion slash topic video today. It has came to my attention that there's a lot of popular streamers right now giving their 2 cents on this whole thing going on between YouTube and Twitch, which is the better streaming service, yada yada yada. We're gonna talk about it, and I'm gonna just throw my 2 cents in here right away and say I think YouTube is superior in multiple aspects. And the first thing I want to include that I feel like a lot of these streamers aren't mentioning is the ads, bro. Twitch ads are terrible. It is god awful, dude. The amount of streamers, maybe I'll decide I want to see what they're doing, and I gotta go through 8 30-second ads separately. Like, get out of here, bro. I don't have time for that, right? If I go on Twitch or something, yeah, I want to watch someone and I want to engage with them, yada yada yada, but if I go in there and I have to wait like 5 minutes before I can even have any interaction or see what they're even doing in the first place, like, what's the point? A lot of these streamers are trying to bring up numbers and statistics, and I just think a lot of it's filler and crap and just not made up, but a lot of it's misconstrued. Like, you can take a lot of these numbers and put it a certain way to make it look better for the other service. Like, one of the big arguments I saw was the whole fact that when you look at the numbers between the hours watched for live streaming, YouTube technically trumps Twitch, but then they're bringing up the argument that, well, there's stuff like Lo-Fi Girl, there's other live streams like bots that just go on for hours on end, non-stop, on loop, which I guess that makes sense, but at the same time, like, people are still listening and watching to the Lo-Fi Girl. Doesn't mean it's not valid just because she's a popular and streams all the time. Like, there are people who stream themselves sleeping and people still watch that. Like, it's a normal thing. So I feel like you can't disclude or include all that stuff and make it seem like, oh, well, that doesn't count, because at the end of the day, it does. There's a weird niche for everything. A lot of these people are, trying to bring up, well, YouTube gaming in general has lower numbers than Twitch. Let's talk about it. Like, YouTube, when it comes to the live streaming service, is in the earlier stages compared to Twitch. Twitch has been here for quite a while now. At some point, it's gone through ups and downs, hills and valleys. YouTube live streaming is an earlier stage of development. They're still building it, but a lot of these things too, they're only comparing YouTube streaming and Twitch, which, if you're looking at the bigger picture, YouTube has so much more to offer. A lot of these streamers that are complaining about how YouTube streaming is a failure are posting videos onto YouTube talking about how, oh, Twitch is better than this and that, which it makes no sense to me. Clearly, in my opinion, it's just clickbait. Like, they know what they're doing. They know YouTube has a lot to offer. One great thing about the live streaming of YouTube is it's all there for you to see a year from now, 2 years from now. It doesn't go away unless the creator deletes it or something or takes it off. But like, if you want to go back to a crazy stream or something crazy that happened on a YouTube live, you can go back to it whenever you want. It's right there for you to access whenever you feel like it. Twitch, if someone doesn't clip that for you, if one of your moderators or like a fan doesn't clip that, it's not there for you. It disappears. That footage is gone and it just can't get back to it. Not to mention the accessibility of videos. There are long form format videos, there's short form format videos, and live streaming all available on YouTube. And like I said, a lot of these people that are complaining about YouTube, where are they posting their videos? On YouTube. Like I said, it's clickbait. I know it is. They're just trying to get some more views. They're trying to get some more interaction, which it's all good. It's all fine and dandy. Another thing worth mentioning about YouTube is you can link other videos to it, right? Like, I make a short form video and I can link a full length video along with it as well. If someone's interested in the short video and they want to see more of it, they can see the full-fledged video right there. What happens if someone wants to see more videos or more content of you from Twitch? You either have to watch their streams, maybe look at a few clips that they might have saved. Otherwise, you're probably going to YouTube to watch more videos of them. Which, I get why creators are comparing live streaming from YouTube and Twitch streaming. Like, it makes sense, they're comparing two the same, but they're not looking at the bigger picture, which I just feel like doesn't make any sense. Also, there's this whole comparison that people are like, well, it's a L for YouTube because now people, when their contract ends, they're going back to Twitch and multi-streaming. They're multi-streaming. It's not like they ditched YouTube. It's not like they're going to stop posting on YouTube. Like, that is just one of the weirdest arguments trying to say that Twitch is better now because people are multi-streaming. That's just better for the creator. More W's for the creator, more money for the creator, more viewer base overall. It's also not, like, put aside the fact that a lot of these YouTubers were bitching about Twitch like a few years ago because they were doing horrible practices and horrible decisions. Like, let's get the facts straight that YouTube and Twitch are great competition for each other. It basically allows both of them to do better things and to one-up each other, which is good for the community and good for the content creators in general. Like, could you imagine if YouTube streaming wasn't as popular as it was now? Twitch would probably still be on their BS antics and just ripping their creators a new one because they can do whatever they want. Like, these streamers are acting like Twitch is a W because they allowed multi-platform streaming. That should have been allowed years ago, but they were too money greedy and trying to get more of their money in their pockets, and it clearly didn't work out. So then they allow multi-streaming, and now all these streamers are like, wow, that's such a W. Twitch is so cool. Like, hey, bro, it should have been allowed in the first place. Now, the only argument that I can really understand when it comes to Twitch and other things is, yes, people tend to follow a lot more easily compared to YouTube. Like, subscribing, people don't really subscribe very often when it comes to YouTube videos and content like that in general. Twitch chat just likes using, you know, crazy language, and they're able to spam poggers in the chat, so there's more activity, blah blah blah. It's just weird stuff that people try to bring up that, like, oh, Twitch is better. I might be more biased just because, you know, I've been on YouTube for a while and I'm a small creator. I also basically spend my time on YouTube when it comes to anything, whether it's sports, UFC, cooking. Like, there's just so much more accessible to me right off the bat opposed to Twitch. Another thing I really want to talk about is a lot of these streamers are out of the loop, right? Like, they've made it. They have hundreds of thousands of people watching them already. They get millions of views over a span of a month or two. They're very out of touch with the smaller creators and what's going on in the smaller scenes, right? So let me break it down for you. When it comes to Twitch and YouTube can offer you so much more, what's the word I'm thinking, notoriety, or if you're using everything YouTube has to offer, they offer you more chances to be seen, in the simplest terms, right? Like I said, you have short form videos, you have long form videos, you have live streaming as well. If that, there's also just a lot of engagement. You can comment on other people's posts. Maybe your comment gets popular. Maybe people want to check out what you have to say. Now, I did bring up earlier that yes, more people follow on Twitch, less people subscribe on YouTube, but I also want to argue the fact that I feel like you can get a lot more popular on YouTube opposed to Twitch, right? Twitch is just a live streaming service, and that's all it is. You stream, whether it's video games, whether it's like something in real life, like you're doing like a POV of some sort, opposed to YouTube. You got live streaming, so all that above that I just listed. You also got long form videos. You also got short form videos. You can meld all that together on YouTube. So like I said, you got a short form video, you got that link to a longer form video. Someone watches your live stream, they check out your whole channel, and you got everything there for them to offer. Also, there's the whole argument of algorithm when it comes to YouTube. Like, I've seen a lot of channels over time blow up overnight because one video gets 1 million views. Next thing you know, they got 10,000 subscribers. Like, not saying it happens all the time, but I just think it's a little more common for someone to get popular on YouTube opposed to Twitch, just because there's more options and variety for you and for the people who are watching and want to just consume material. Another thing I want to talk about is a lot of Twitch people they're stuck in their ways. Now, when I'm saying that, like, a lot of these people who are on Twitch, they probably have maybe 5 to 10 Twitch streamers that they basically religiously watch and comment and engage with. And, you know, if you look at Apex Legends, there's like 80,000 people streaming or 80,000 people watching, and 60,000 could be just for Imperial How, which I think is ridiculous. Like, it doesn't matter how good of a player he is. he is so cut bone and dry. Like there isn't any like substance or like personality when it comes to him. So it just blows my mind that like he gets all the views, and I'm sure there are hundreds and thousands of more people who are a lot more entertaining that just don't get the view space on Twitch, because a lot of these people, like I said, are just stuck in their way. They want to watch one specific streamer and that's it. All in all, I just wanted to throw my 2 cents in there when it came to the old YouTube, Twitch streaming fiasco, like what's better, what's worse. In my opinion, YouTube offers more stuff for the community, offers more stuff for the person in general if they're using everything that they have to offer to them. Twitch is very limited. It's also very limited when it comes to exposure. All in all, like I said, I think YouTube is superior. I also just want to hear from you guys what you think of everything. If you think there are benefits and negatives, pros and cons to Twitch or YouTube, I want to hear from them. Like I said, I think a lot of these more popular streamers are really out of the loop and just don't understand how everything fully works. Or not that they don't understand how it works. Like, I'm sure they know how it works, but they're just a little out of touch with the smaller creators and just maybe just the fan base and the people consuming in general. But anyways, that's really what I want to talk about. YouTube is superior. Twitch kind of sucks. A lot of these Twitch streamers or just streamers in general, just, I don't know. I just feel like they had very silly takes and I just wanted to talk about it. But that's all, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in future videos. Bye-bye.